Hello everybody, and welcome to Wheel Trouble's Let's Play Uru. This is episode 1, we're just getting things started, and I would much rather make this look like my avatar, but it's not going to happen, so we'll just kind of make it look like me here. I wish I was that thin. No. Happy medium, there we go. Alright. And let's go ahead, hair's good, no facial hair. Fix my hair color. That works. Now, it lets me adjust all these little things with my face, but for the sake of time, I'm not really going to. You can kind of see how the cheek thing works here. Just recentering that. And good enough. Nose width, what does this do? Nose angle, texture. Can't figure out what it changed. And let's get some glasses on. There we go. I need to fix my eyes real quick. Make them nice and... There we go. That's a good blue. And the glasses, let's lighten these up a bit to match my actual frames. Cool. Alright, so back up here. Upper body. Well, this is a motorcycle channel, so let's go ahead and throw on the motorcycle jacket. And why is it green? There we go. That's much better. Okay. Honestly, this doesn't look too bad. That was one of the cool things, was the customization to where you could actually make your avatar look like you wanted it, for the most part. And as you go through the game, you do earn more customizations. Give myself some gloves here, good color. And I used to wear jeans a lot. They're more comfortable, but cargos seem to be all I wear anymore. So, there's that. Now for the footwear. Skate shoes, pretty much my shoe of choice. Goes with the BMX riding and whatnot. Just much more comfortable. I can spend all day in them. Jump out of the loading docks, things like that, and not have to worry about blowing them out. And we're ready to go.
Isha, last night your mother had a dream. The dream tells that the ancient Dunny city will grow again someday. New seekers of Dunny will flow in from the desert, feeling called to something they do not understand. But the dream also tells of a desert bird with the power to weave this new Dunny's future. We fear such power. It changes people. Isha, our desert bird, your search seems to take you further and further from us. I hope what you find will bring you closer.
That was a really cool intro. Okay, so here we have the basic keys. We have walk, turn left, turn right. There's really no strafing. You can look around, run. We can switch to first person. Not really sure what the mouse presets thing does, but it is what it is. I use the keyboard for most of this anyway. So there's first person. And third person. So I tend to run this game mostly in third person, just because we spend all this time on the avatar, and it just makes it a little bit more fun. See this little trailer out here, so there's nothing else really to explore other than the volcano. So let's give it a look. It's kind of a long run. I'm so glad they redid these games. For those of you who haven't yet, you can actually purchase the entire Myst series now. Wonderful from Cyan there.
Hey, welcome. So, I'm Zandy. I probably know more about why you're here than you do. Don't worry about it. You felt drawn here, just like the others. Now, I'm not really here to give you answers, just to give you help and get you started. She's left a message for you in the Cleft. Listen to it well. Follow her. Find the journeys. And then enter the tree. Oh, and check with me if you need help.
Well, that's easy enough. Okay, so talk to Yisha, wherever she's at. That's who he's referring to. Then we need to find the journeys, whatever those are, and then enter the tree. Well, there's only one real tree here, so that's pretty simple. Let's go down into the Cleft. Those of you that actually read through the Mist Reader, you're probably as excited to see this as I was the first time. This is it. Atra's childhood home. Okay, this door is locked. It's really not a bad little place to live when you think about it. Okay. What can we see in here? This is a great time for first person, isn't it? Can't really make anything out, just bowls, things like that. Let's see. Well, we could step on this. Let's see what happens. Nothing. What's kind of funny is all of the technology in the Myst games, and you come to the Cleft, and it's just so primitive, I guess that's a good word for it. Oops. Okay, that was spooky. Well, we need to make our way back up, so here we go. And these are going to be rather odd. They don't really have saves in this game, so we just kind of flow through. And where are these? Got some glasses. There's one item. Little bed and table. There's a note. Our dearest Isha, last night your mother had a dream. We know that some futures are not cast by writer or maker, but the dream tells that Denis will grow again someday. New seekers of Denis will flow in from the desert, feeling called to something they do not understand. But the dream also tells of a desert bird with the power to weave this new Denis' future. We fear such power. It changes people. Isha, our desert bird, your search team seems to take you further and further from us. I hope that what you find will bring you closer. Your father, Atris. I will use them to bring me the least. Impossible? Now his burden is mine. What I have learned must be returned. Or no, what I have found must be returned. Huh. Wonder what that means. Alright, well let's keep exploring. Oh, my glasses have changed. I'm now wearing the goggles. That was kind of neat. And what is this? We've got a basin. Looks like another bed, maybe? And then this tapestry. Ooh, we can touch it. Okay, that was a little weird. Man, it's so dark in here. Okay, we're gonna drop down, make use of these 3 planks going across. And we can use this as a ladder as well. And let's see if we can push this button. What does this button do? Nothing. We've got a bunch of writings and drawings on the wall. Some kind of a wheel. Grinding wheel. Unlocked something. Let's see if this door works. Nope. Okay. We need to get some power. I'm guessing this room must be a kitchen? Based on what's hanging in the basin here. And with the grinding wheel, it would make sense. Well, let's go ahead and take a giant leap down. And climb back up and run to the top. Maybe Zandy has some ideas here. And this game's going to be rather weird. Like I was saying before, there's really no saves. So normally what I like to do is I like to go through and play through so that I can kind of fit a cohesive idea into each of my little 30-minute episodes. I'm not going to have that kind of luck with this. I'm sorry. Just apologizing ahead of time. This episode might actually be a cohesive unit, but in the future, we might have some episodes where, seriously, I'm just lost without a clue. Let's go ahead and touch this one, since they seem to be glowing. Little Morbic was glowing this time, that's kind of cool. Let's talk to Zandy again.
Sometimes the windmill seizes up. Try starting it by hand.
Okay, so I need the windmill. Easy enough. Ah, I get it. That's what we unlocked down there. Okay. Give it a good shove. There we go. How did he know that was the step we were on? Kind of odd. Oh well. That's going, so I'm guessing there must be power now. Let's go ahead and run down, see if we can't... see if that imager does anything. I wonder if the bottom of this was always this green, or if it's just because there's a stream that's running through it right now. The desert not being known for water makes you kind of wonder. But then again, they'd have to have some form of water out here, wouldn't they? Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to actually have a house. Maybe they managed to dig themselves a well? Create their own spring? Well, door shuts. Okay, this is definitely interesting. Love how Zandy doesn't care that we're just wandering around over here. And how does he figure into all this? Huh. Anyway, this is glowing. Let's see what we can do with it. Well, 3 of them are right. Let's go ahead and see if we can't fix this. Nope. Nope. Looks like a vacuum tube. There we go. Center button. Oh, hi.
Oh yes, not underneath, they won't understand. Once again, the stream in the cleft has begun to flow. It was dry for so long. The water is flowing in from the desert. The storm is coming. Have you heard of the city? The deep city, the ancient Uru? Where there was power to right worlds. For thousands of years, the city lived beneath the surface. Keeper of the secret. Keeper of the power. Keeper of the ages. Always keeping. The city grew proud, and then it died. The water flows where it wills. It seeks its own path uncontrolled, except that it flows downward, always downward. Denis, the city of ages, of other worlds, died. But now it breathes again. It awaits. Some will seek that destination, but you should seek the journey. It's as a fine tapestry, complex beyond comprehension, but now torn. We will show you remnants, pieces of the tapestry, pieces of the journey. Find these remnants, these journeys. 7 in each age. 7 here in the desert. Consider it a quest. No, a request. Worship. The water flows downward, and there it pools and collects, and finally, once again, it reaches the roots, and the tree begins to grow again. I am Isha. My parents brought me to this place. We will bring you.
Boy, that wasn't confusing. I'm guessing she must have been slightly off her rocker, but... So these are journeys. That's what they were talking about, so Zandy knows what's going on. What was all that about water? I mean, come on, really? Ooh, green light. Well, that doesn't do me much. Let's try it in first person. Kick me right back out. Okay, no, that wasn't anything then. Let's go ahead and move down since we've shut that door. Bet you we can open this one now. There we go. Where to next? Let's go ahead and cross the bridge and see if this foot pedal works now. There we go. And better see what's down there, because after all, it's there for a reason. Oh look, another journey. This must have been a little wellspring they used. Okay, we've already checked that one out. Now let's see what's over here. There must have been a reason we could shut the door. Oh look, a journey. Bunches of them down here. Okay. Grab that one. 2 more to go. Well, we pretty much knocked out everything here in the cleft. See if there's anything along these ridges. No, nothing that I can see. It's kind of nice being able to use first person as a magnifying glass. And I can't make my way up, which is rather silly, but okay, whatever. Let's go right up the staircase. I can make it. Good lord. What is it with these games and trying to fight the camera, you know? And I just fell right off. It really is a good game. It's one of the... It is the most unique out of the Myst series just because it doesn't play like a Myst, which is also why it's called Uru and not Myst 5. It was different, and the overall goal of this, they actually wanted to create their own online MMO. And admittedly, I didn't partake in it because I was a college student, and the idea of a monthly subscription to play a single video game seemed really silly. It still seems really silly to me, and I'll be honest, if they wanted me to do a subscription, there was no way in hell. Great game, don't get me wrong, but the way I see it is I already bought the software. Least they can do is let me onto the server to play. Not a big fan of subscription services. So, what do we have here? Oh, wow! We haven't seen this in a long time. You guys recognize it? This is the viewer from Riven. The final viewer that fell down through the fissure. What's it doing here? Wow. And what's this? Okay, we got a skeleton, but okay, this is the desert. And it's got tusks. This is a warg with a journey. Okay, so part of the story for sure. A lot of the journeys were Yisha's home, Yisha and Atris, and not so much Catherine as I mean, Catherine lived there a little bit too, but it was primarily Anna. Okay, well, let's keep going around here. I wish there was a way to run even faster. But yeah, they actually named this one Uru simply because it was so radically different, and believe it or not, they actually did bring up the servers on a fan-based version. But even then, I couldn't ever get onto that one. I would love a virtual reality version of it, though. Being able to go through all these levels and actually see them. However, Cyan Studios is back at their old tricks and doing wonderful wonderful video games like Abduction, which I can play Abduction in VR now and absolutely love it. So if you guys want to hit me up on VR, let me know. We can add gamer tags and maybe do some shootouts or something. Okay, we have a sign. Private property, no trespassing. Trespassers for any purpose is strictly prohibited. Violators will be prosecuted. Property owner Elias Zandy. DRP. Something begins with a TY. NTY, New Mexico. We're in New Mexico. Which you guys knew from the books, but, you know, those of you who didn't read them. Yes, the Cleft is in New Mexico. Go figure. So it's not just the desert, it's the high desert. Or high plains. And there's a journey back here. That makes all of them. So let's go talk to Zandy, who apparently is the property owner. Which explains why he has this little trailer just set up hanging out. Which you guys think would be really weird. But I lived in New Mexico for a little bit, and I've actually been in bands with people who lived in mobile homes, trailer houses, and stuff out in the middle of nowhere, just because they had absolute freedom. They had land, they had a well, and that was really all they needed. They had like propane for their electricity and whatnot, and they just made do. Almost there. This desert's way too expansive. Anyway, better say goodbye to him.
All right, you found all the journeys. Now, enter the tree.
wish we could ask him about the DRP.